Welcome to Conan Exiles. I am Magic Flying Potato, and I am here creating short help tip videos for new players or returning players that haven't played in a while to get started and at least to get your foundation of this game and to learn the basics to help you survive starting out in the Conan Exiles world. So when you get to this first screen, you'll see all these different settings. You can go through them and everything like that. I'll talk about these first two. Single player co-op is just that. You go into a single player world. It's just you, no one else, unless you bring in some friends, and then it's co-op. It's you and the friends that you brought in. You're not dealing with anybody else anywhere else on that type of gameplay server. To play online, you have three different options to play online. You got the player versus environment, which is it's you against the NPC and monsters. No other player can attack you, and you can't attack any player at any time. The PvE conflict is same as the PvE servers, except with a little twist. Depending on where your server is at in the server setting, if it's an official or depending on if it's a private server, they do set their limitations a little bit different. But on official servers, the last time I checked, it is open for player versus player conflict between the hours of 5 p.m. and 11 p.m., which means a player can attack you and you can attack a player, and you guys could go at it between those times. The one thing that you cannot do is you cannot damage another player's buildings, and another player cannot damage your buildings. The PvP servers, it's open for everything. Players can attack you, you can attack other players. Players could damage your buildings, and you could attack and damage other player buildings at any time. So depending on your level and comfort of the game and experience, choose whichever one you want. I usually go ahead and choose the player versus environment conflict because I do like an occasional PvP, but not all the time. So that's why I went ahead and usually play on the PvE conflict servers. Once you get into this menu, you'll see the servers that you can play on. There is a variety of options up here that you can click on and choose. The internet will show you every single server in your area that you could play on. It's running through looking for them. This will show official and the rented servers, so private servers that are ran by clans and other people, like these ones right here. This is a private server ran by probably a group of people. Same with this one. Up here, you could actually, if you don't want to if you made a wrong choice or you decide you want to play a different one, you go ahead, click it, and you can go ahead and choose, see all of them: player versus player, player versus environment, players with mods, players without the anti-cheat, which is this right here. Population, you could get rid of, show whichever, all, low, medium, high, what region you're in. So for me, I usually play on the official servers for right now. So if you click on official, it will not show you any server but the official servers. And up here, being that I am on the player versus environment conflict, that's the mode. But if I chose all, I could sort through it. The rating, again, it's all official. These are the regions it's in. The ping, this is the first thing I usually click on because I want to sort to the lowest ping I could possibly get. I do have a couple of servers that are favored. This way I know which ones I can go to. And that's this one and this one. One is one I just play on, and one is my account that I'm using for these videos. So after you decide on where you want to play and what you want to do, let's go ahead and move on to player creation. So once you get to this screen, you have the option of playing a male or female character, just like any other style of game like this. Totally up to you, the style of character that you want to play. For these style of games, I always have played female characters. I don't know why, I just do. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a female character. And you got all these different options right here. Race, right here, you got a whole selection of races. And really, the only difference between these races are it's when they start out, they have a different look, and they also kind of have unique cosmetics and build sizes, hair color, skin color. So as for, is there a better character to start with or not? Really, it's up to you. You can just go through the different races and kind of see what you like. For me, I do like using bows, being an archer style in crafting. In this race right here, that's what they do. They're highly skilled artisans, and they also are pretty good with bows. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Shemite character. Okay, for religions, you have a different variety of religions that you could choose from. They have an advantage and disadvantage, and it's pretty much again, personal choice. It's kind of hard to explain what the different religions do. I know some of them, like Crom. This is a religion of no religions. You don't worship anybody, and no advantages or disadvantages. This is one, if you're really not sure what you want to do or how you want to play in the game, you can start off with this one, and later on down the road, you can go ahead and switch over to another religion. So, you know, it's you got, again, plus and minuses. This is a newer one from the information I've got. Okay, so when you get to the religion screen, there are multiple religions that you could pick from. Each religion has a advantage and disadvantage to it, and if you're really not sure what type of religion you want to play in the game, you can. The one you choose at the start is not the one you have to stay with. Later on down the road, you can go ahead and change the religion by meeting up with an NPC. I haven't gotten that far yet, so I have not done that. So the different religions, so like Mitra, just a quick read on that one, is the god of right and justice, and the followers create sacred statues, clothes, and healing consumables. The Set religion, the followers gain poison immunity and our ability to craft poison arrows. I don't know if this says it down here. It really doesn't say so down here. So I'm reading this off a web page that I found. The Yogg must rely on animals and monsters for food. So apparently they're just meat eaters. He also has improvement on weapon and armor. I have no information on what this religion is or what their advantages or disadvantages are. Neither do I have this one. Crom, this is a non-religion, so there is no advantages or disadvantages. This is kind of one you pick if you don't know what religion you really want to go to, which is what I'm going to go with, because I really don't know the style of religion I want to go with. Picking voices.
Death is the gods are watch. Death is coming.
Cut me down, please.
The gods are watching.
Voices are all up to you. It's personal choice. Again, all character customization. Whatever you feel like you want, go ahead and pick it. Okay, so right here, again, depending on what you want to play, I'm keeping it clean on this channel. You could play with 3 different nudity settings, none, partial, or full. And that means when you start out the game, you start out with if you're playing on partial or full, you start out with absolutely no clothes at all. So you're going to be running around naked. And I know when I was playing on the other server, somebody ran through somebody's camp completely naked, because when you die, you lose everything too. And somebody's like, why are you running through my camp naked? So, you know, you might think it's again, it's an option you could use, but it's kind of, I guess, looked down upon if you run around naked the entire time. I guess they pretty much will see you as a new player if you're just running around naked the entire time. All right, so once you're done with that, here is your why you're hung up on this cross to die. I'm condemned for impersonating a priestess, cheating at dice, and mutilation of a guardsman. Awesome. So once you're done with that, go ahead and hit confirm. And okay, so I am going to end this video right here. That is, again, very, very basic quick start video for a brand new player coming in, or if you're relatively new and still really not sure how to start it out and where to go and things like that. That's what this video was for. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Until next time, this is Magic Flying Potato, and I am out.